Hey guys, I'm back here for another cool video, but I just want to say sorry about yesterday. I wasn't able to make a video. I was really sick and I had to take a day off. It was really bad, but anyways, now I'm back. And today, we're going to be doing another video, and today, we're going to be looking at TNT. Everyone loves TNT. I mean, look at this village here. You can do a lot with TNT. You can destroy stuff. Just blow up everything, and you can see TNT fly everywhere and get launched to great distances. So today, we're just going to be looking at what this is special for. So let's go do that. So if you're just going over here to these TNT cannons, I may or may not provide a link in the description for these TNT cannons and stuff. Maybe I might do a new video on all these. Just like show them all. If you want a tutorial on any of these, just go to that video and I'll provide a tutorial for them. I have updated a lot of these so they work with the newer versions and stuff. There's a couple of improvements. But of course, let me just go to this sheep cannon here, and I'll just show you the physics behind TNT cannons. Now, TNT is something that blows up after a short delay. And if you didn't know, TNT does not blow up anything in water. So when TNT is in water, it will not destroy its surroundings. But if it's outside of water, it will blow up its surroundings and cause quite a huge crater. So, let's see here. Redstone going along here. All this redstone here activates the block beneath it, which will activate all this TNT. Now, at that same moment, it's going to go along this timer, and it's going to slowly go across slower than all this. It's going to activate this one way later than the rest. So it's just show that and work here. See, at the very moment, it activates all those, the timer, and then it activates that one, the last. And then it gets launched. This one block here, just make sure it's one block, like slightly more above, so it gets more of an angle as it goes up and over. But you don't need that. That's only if you have like little obstacles in the way or whatever. But of course, one thing to be careful of is if you put a block here, your redstone will be powering this block and will activate the TNT right here. So you want to be careful about that. You can do that with lots of other TNT designs and stuff, which is pretty interesting and whatnot. You can do a lot here and there, like reloadable TNT cannons with pistons, because TNT can be pushed by pistons. Just be careful not to actually light the TNT on the way. TNT can actually aim TNT in multiple directions, which is pretty cool. The more TNT you have, the further it will get launched. So you have more redstone leading to more TNT in the barrel. You will have one TNT that goes way further than the rest. Of course, any object that can obey gravity, such as sand, anvils, or even gravel, say as they fall down, if you provide the delay just enough, it will actually launch from the power of TNT. And if you're able to master TNT enough, you can actually provide a circuit that continuously moves, and you can make it work in minigun. It's pretty cool. You can use TNT for all sorts of launching devices, which is interesting. TNT can also be used for devices like elevators and such. You can also do some really cool things. And if you looked at my last video on the works of pistons, you can actually learn how to make missiles. Now these are some designs I got off from YouTube, and I've got some more of my designs over here, which I will make a live stream someday on. But in the meantime, we just go to these missiles here. Hold on. Sorry about the interruption, let me just get back into the video here. Okay, so last thing I reviewed was basically these TNT missiles, if I'm correct. So TNT missiles are pretty interesting. You can blow up a lot of stuff with them. They'll move on infinitely and they will destroy your targets. TNT cannons only have a limited range based on their TNT, but missiles will go on forever. However, they do not arc or whatever. They don't move in like multiple directions. They only move in a single direction forever. So there's the pros and cons of that. TNT missiles also their pros and cons. Of course, let's just go over this. TNT missiles, I'm pretty sure I might have showed this in the last video. But basically, the missile is basically separate like this. But whenever it presses against the target, it squeezes together, and because of that, this segment in the back moves forward into this redstone block and causes the whole thing to explode. So that's pretty cool. You can use that in tons of different ways. And of course, actually, if you're good enough with TNT, you can do some amazing things. So TNT, as I said, could be used for elevators and stuff. You can kind of use it for mining, I guess, but it's not going to give you as much. What else can you use it for? TNT can be used for a lot of things, like more TNT cannons. You can make TNT cannons that can fire in all directions. You can use TNT cannons for decorative devices, as I've shown back there, and that device there, which I will show in the future. Of course, even more TNT cannons and so on and so forth. Oh yeah, another cool physics about Minecraft. See, TNT right here. There's also the minecart with TNT. So a minecart with TNT is just a minecart with TNT in it. Pushed off the side, doesn't do anything or whatever. But these activator rails. These activator rails don't do anything for anything around them, except for one thing. When a TNT minecart goes over it, it activates and explodes. At the very moment, the blocks with rails on top of them do not explode. Interesting, right? What's even more interesting, there is no limit to minecarts with TNT, and they have more force power than actual TNT. Which means that you can get launched to extreme distances. Amazing, right? So, using that, you can make the most powerful TNT cannons in the world. However, because of TNT's natural destructive habits, it will only go so far. Like this TNT cannon here, it will reach the edge of the world, just really far. However, it's only single use, so you can only have one shot unless you want to repair the entire thing and refill it. Now, next thing, I'm going to go over here. I'm literally going to spend the next few minutes or so doing something really fun. So if you want, you can skip ahead and try to find out. Let's see here. We're going to need one of these. And hold on, I can sneeze. Okay. So we're going to need one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. Hold on. Jeez. Bad allergy. Oops. Redstone block there. Powered rail, regular rail. Slowly and carefully place as many as possible, just in case. I'm gonna be doing this for a long time. Let's see how many you can get in there. Now, after a while, you can notice that there's gonna probably be a lot of lag spikes and such. This is one way to troll a server if you want to, just launch everyone, or you can just do this to lag out an entire server. So, not a very good recommendation because it's pretty easy to see and pretty easy to find as well. So, probably not the best ways to lag people's servers. I might make a separate video on how to lag people's servers or how to grief in general. Since I noticed that lots of griefers out there don't do a very good job at griefing. Either one, they're caught, or their griefing standards do not really do that much to the people. Also, griefing is not highly recommended because of course that will get you banned and kicked from certain servers or from people you might not even know are really awesome, such as me. Because you know, if you grief me, you're probably not going to be on that server ever again. So let's just get back into this here. Almost done. As you can see, the minecarts are traveling a bit slower here. This will be really laggy. Hopefully this thing doesn't explode in my face. I think that's enough minecarts for now. So now, I'm just going to delete all these. And let's just look. Let's just look at a map. You see where I am? I'm going to flick this lever. Lag. Jump on this block. Plot a map. And... Hello? Hi? Whee! And I fly into space. I feel like a rocket. And as you can see here, I have traveled to the opposite end of the map at about 511Y, and I'm at Z431X34. So I have traveled ridiculously far. TNT minecarts are extremely overpowered for all sorts of situations, and of course they are not stackable, so it's not very useful for some other occasions. But either way, they're extremely powerful, and I highly recommend them if you want to have some fun with your friends. Of course, not recommended for multiplayer servers. You will crash people's Xboxes. I highly doubt you'll light anyone's Xbox on fire, but hopefully not. TNT minecarts are very powerful. I recommend them for having fun, but not for trolling people in general. So I think that's it for today, you guys. And I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you guys in the next video with more cool stuff. Bye.